Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. Today, we kick off with AirAsia's CEO Tony Fernandez, who shared exciting plans for the airline's fleet expansion in collaboration with China's COMAC. As travel demand rebounds post-pandemic, Fernandez is optimistic about restoring operations and enhancing AirAsia's presence in Southeast Asia, all while advocating for improved regional connectivity. Next up, we delve into the ongoing nursing shortage in Hong Kong, projected to reach a staggering 9,500 by next year. Recent legal changes now allow non-locally trained nurses to work in public healthcare settings, potentially providing a lifeline for many qualified professionals like Lorna Pagaduan, who hopes to return to nursing. However, language barriers and demanding workloads remain significant challenges. Finally, we address the pressing issue of accessibility for wheelchair users in Hong Kong. Recent incidents of denied access to restaurants have sparked conversations about the need for better understanding and implementation of the Disability Discrimination Ordinance. With a growing population of individuals with disabilities, the Equal Opportunities Commission emphasizes the importance of collective efforts to create an inclusive environment for all. Please continue to watch for more detailed content. South China Morning Post reports that Tony Fernandez, the CEO of AirAsia, is optimistic about the airline's future as it seeks to expand its fleet and presence in Southeast Asia post-pandemic. During an interview in Hong Kong, he emphasized the importance of partnerships with various aircraft manufacturers, including China's COMAC, to diversify their options in an industry dominated by Airbus and Boeing. Fernandez reflected on the challenges faced during the pandemic, particularly the struggle to reinstate their fleet without significant government support. With a goal to recover fully by January, he remains focused on consolidating operations while also eyeing growth in the ASEAN region, aiming to create an inclusive air travel experience across member states. His vision includes enhancing connectivity through non-aviation ventures and expanding AirAsia's reach into more ASEAN markets. South China Morning Post also highlights the ongoing nursing shortage in Hong Kong, as recent policy changes aim to attract foreign-trained nurses to fill the gap. The new regulations allow non-locally trained nurses to work in public hospitals without needing to pass the city's licensing exam, a significant shift aimed at addressing a projected shortfall of 9,500 nurses by next year. Filipino domestic helper Lorna Cianan Pagaduan, who has nursing qualifications, expresses hope that this change will allow her to return to her profession. However, challenges remain, such as language barriers for foreign nurses and the demanding workload in public healthcare settings. As Hong Kong competes with other countries for nursing talent, the authorities are actively recruiting from regions like Southeast Asia, but concerns about communication and the heavy demands of the job persist. South China Morning Post emphasizes the need for improved accessibility in Hong Kong, particularly for wheelchair users, following incidents where they were denied entry to restaurants. The Equal Opportunities Commission is advocating for better understanding of disability rights among service providers and is collaborating with the catering industry to enhance accessibility. With a growing elderly population, the demand for barrier-free facilities is expected to rise, and businesses are encouraged to adapt to meet this need, not just for compliance but as a strategic move to tap into the silver market. The Commission has recognized efforts by various organizations to create inclusive environments through awards, and they stress that a collective effort from all sectors is vital to foster a truly accessible city for everyone, benefiting society as a whole. South China Morning Post, Zimbabwe's Consul General Elias Mutamba is actively pursuing an agreement between InvestHK and Zimbabwe's investment body to elevate the African nation's mining sector with Hong Kong's financial resources. He emphasizes the rich investment opportunities in Zimbabwe, particularly in mining, energy, and agriculture, highlighting the country's vast mineral wealth, including lithium, gold, and diamonds. Despite historical challenges such as political instability and corruption, Mutamba reassures potential investors of the current stability in Zimbabwe. He aims to increase awareness and understanding of Zimbabwe in Hong Kong, advocating for greater business and cultural exchanges. The Consul General's initiatives include inviting Hong Kong tourism operators to Zimbabwe and organizing educational tours for local students to foster connections between the two regions. South China Morning Post: Taiwanese leader William Lai Ching-te is experiencing a significant decline in popularity, with approval ratings plummeting from 58% to 42.8% within 6 months of taking office. This drop is attributed to public dissatisfaction with perceived government inaction, particularly following the tragic suicide of a labor official linked to workplace bullying. Lai faces mounting criticism over his administration's handling of legislative clashes and controversial court decisions, which have fueled frustration among the populace. Analysts warn that if Lai fails to implement effective policies or stabilize cross-strait relations with China, he may struggle to secure re-election in 2028. The political turmoil, combined with social issues and economic challenges, places Lai in a precarious position as he navigates his leadership amidst growing discontent. South China Morning Post: As Hong Kong prepares for the potential return of Donald Trump to the White House, global CEOs remain cautiously optimistic about the city's financial future amid ongoing US-China tensions. Beijing's recent support for Hong Kong's capital markets at an investment summit signals its commitment to enhancing the city's role as a financial hub. However, concerns linger over how Trump's economic policies could impact global markets, with investors wary of geopolitical instability. Despite these challenges, major financial institutions continue to invest in Hong Kong, betting on its recovery and growth potential. The city is seen as a crucial connector to China's markets, with new initiatives to improve market access and attract foreign investment. Nevertheless, experts caution that Hong Kong must address its political and economic vulnerabilities to maintain investor confidence and capitalize on future opportunities. South China Morning Post highlights the misconception surrounding in vitro fertilization, IVF, as a solution to Hong Kong's declining birth rates. While IVF is crucial for many couples facing infertility, its overall impact on population growth is minimal. The procedure is complex, with varying success rates heavily influenced by the age of the parents. For instance, women under 35 have a 40% success rate, which plummets to nearly zero by age 45. Additionally, many couples lack adequate information about the process, leading to unrealistic expectations and emotional distress. The article argues for a broader approach to fertility issues, emphasizing the need for comprehensive healthcare and social support systems, rather than relying solely on IVF. South China Morning Post reports on the rising popularity of the HYROX race in Hong Kong, which is creating new business opportunities in the fitness sector. This indoor race, consisting of 8 exercises interspersed with 1-kilometer runs, has attracted a surge of participants, with 6,500 signed up this year, marking a 160% increase from 2023. Competitors like Kim Wells have invested significantly in preparation, showcasing the financial commitment involved. The event has spurred local gyms to offer specialized training programs, and sponsors from various industries are eager to capitalize on the race's growing appeal. The HYROX phenomenon not only motivates individuals to pursue fitness but also revitalizes the fitness industry post-COVID, attracting a middle-class demographic willing to travel for competitions. South China Morning Post discusses the challenges faced by Hong Kong's gymnastics scene, with officials attributing the lack of elite athletes to mental fortitude rather than inadequate coaching. Despite significant public funding, over 11 million Hong Kong dollars annually, the city struggles to produce competitive gymnasts, relying heavily on a few standout athletes. Executive Director Albert Ng emphasizes that the issue lies in the athlete's mindset during competitions, despite their training success. The article also sheds light on the insufficient facilities available for gymnasts, which hinders their development. As the Gymnastics Association aims to maintain its elite status, it identifies potential future stars while grappling with the reality of losing talent to other sports due to better opportunities. South China Morning Post reports on the exciting debut of Harry Potter, Wizards of Baking, a unique reality cooking competition now streaming on Max, available in various Asian regions. The show features James and Oliver Phelps, the beloved twins who portrayed Fred and George Weasley in the Harry Potter films. Filmed at the iconic Warner Bros. Studio Tour London, the show has garnered positive responses on social media, with viewers praising the hosts' chemistry and humor. The competition not only showcases talented bakers but also includes guest appearances from familiar Harry Potter cast members, adding a nostalgic touch. The Phelps twins embrace their past while hosting, bringing a blend of mischief and warmth to the show, which aims to create a wholesome viewing experience amidst a sea of negativity. South China Morning Post delves into the rich history of Happy Valley, one of Hong Kong's oldest districts, through the exhibition Happy Valley, a cultural landscape at Tai Kung. The exhibition, curated by Dr. Anita Chung, explores the area's evolution from a 17th-century village to a modern urban landscape, highlighting the impact of colonialism and environmental challenges. Visitors are taken on a journey through time, examining the cultural tapestry shaped by agricultural practices, public health concerns, and urbanization. The exhibition features historical maps, soundscapes, and a topographical model that illustrates the area's development, including the influence of the Hong Kong Jockey Club. By showcasing diverse perspectives and engaging with local narratives, the exhibition invites reflection on heritage and the future of Happy Valley. South China Morning Post highlights the fashionable literary merchandise offered by Idea Bookshop, co-founded by Angela Hill. The shop has gained popularity for its trendy items, including caps and t-shirts featuring iconic names like Winona Ryder and Keanu Reeves. Hill's journey began with a simple idea to create t-shirts for the launch of Idea's Dover Street Market Outpost, which quickly evolved into a successful line of literary merch. The items serve as conversation pieces and symbols of cultural identity, appealing to both book lovers and fashion enthusiasts alike. With affordable prices and limited availability, Idea's merchandise maintains its cool factor, allowing customers to express their literary interests in a stylish way. Hill's commitment to keeping the offerings fresh ensures that the allure of literary fashion remains strong in a crowded market. South China Morning Post. The recent inauguration of the Chancay megaport in Peru is set to revolutionize trade between China and Latin America, particularly in the face of escalating U.S. tariff threats. With a staggering investment of $3.5 billion, this port will significantly reduce shipping times from Shanghai to Peru by 10 to 12 days, cutting logistics costs by at least 20%. Zhang Jun, a logistics entrepreneur, sees this as a pivotal moment for Chinese e-commerce expansion into Latin America. The port is expected to handle over 1 million cargo units annually and will serve as a crucial hub for trade, enhancing the efficiency of existing supply chains. As China continues to strengthen its trade relationships in the region, evidenced by recent free trade agreements with Ecuador and Venezuela, the prospects for increased exports of agricultural products from Latin America to China, alongside imports of electronics and machinery, appear promising. South China Morning Post. In a surprising revelation, actor Nicholas Hoult may have tied the knot with his long-term girlfriend Brianna Hawley, as he referred to her as his wife during a recent interview. The couple, who have kept their relationship largely private, share 2 children, including a son named Joaquin, born in April 2018. Brianna Hawley, a California-born lingerie model with a diverse heritage, has enjoyed a successful modeling career and has traveled to various tropical destinations. Their relationship began in 2019, and while both have had previous high-profile romances, they appear to have found a strong bond in their family life. Holt has expressed the profound joy and challenges of fatherhood, emphasizing the love that comes with it. The Toronto Star, Hey Yip, a 30-year-old father from Richmond Hill, faces serious charges including second-degree murder in connection with the death of his 7-week-old infant. The baby was hospitalized with severe injuries on January 15, which the parents could not explain, and tragically died 3 days later. In addition to the murder charge, Yip is also implicated in a separate assault case from August 2023, where he allegedly confined and assaulted an adult. His legal team is currently awaiting essential documents before proceeding with a bail hearing. This case is part of a troubling trend, as it follows other recent incidents involving infant deaths in the Toronto area, raising concerns about child safety and welfare in the community. Yip is set to return to court on December 5 as the legal proceedings continue. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
News breaks, buzz the ground, stories spit, walls come down, voices merge in the sound, faces mix in the crowd. Broadcasters paint the scene, world events on our screen. Every link a different theme, words collide in the stream. 6 degrees connect the dots, background stories hold the nuts. Hear the voices rise aloud, truth unveils in every spot. Cultures clash across the globe, spin the threads in a stroke. Every story wears a robe, truth and lies in their code. Journalistic real deep, secrets out they don't see. Every angle they will keep, in the news we take a lead. New perspectives day by day, hidden truths come to play. In the background shades of gray, every story finds its way. Perspectives day by day, hidden truths come to play. In the background shades of gray, every story finds its way. Cultures, I go. What really or do not? What enough to be you? Everything and ever. What enough and after? What enough and after? What enough and after? Nothing, 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 nothing.